Okay. Now, the first part will be same about java.util.star etc. I am giving a variable here int I, n, temp. Temp is a temporary variable. I gave it with a 0. Just like the count cnt was used here, temp is a temporary variable. It is not a keyword at all. Alright. So just declare it. Okay. Now you see, I am writing the formula. For I equal to 2, I less than or equal to the number divided by 2, I plus plus. In that perfect number logic, when we had the program for the perfect number, I told you, I remember, the highest factor for any number other than the number will be the half of the number. Okay. Now, if 100 is there, the highest factor for the 100 other than 100 will be 50. Okay. So, that is 50 is the 100 divided by 2. That is why we wrote I by 2. Okay now. Why I equal to 2 is given? Because you know, 1 is the factor of any number. And we avoided the number because the number itself is also the factor of any number. Okay. That is why we gave for I equal to 2, I less than or equal to the half of the number. That means we will say, we will give a result that when any factor comes other than the 1 or the number itself for a number, it is not a prime number. Okay, that means we will conclude when there is any factor other than 1 and the number itself, that number is not a prime number. Okay, now we are going to give a condition here. If the n modulus I is equal to 0, checking whether the given number is having any factor. Okay, if any factor happens in between, that means we avoided what? We avoided the number itself. Between 2 to the half of the number, if there is any factor, that number is not a prime number. Okay, if n modulus I equal to 0, we will take the decision SOPLN not prime. If any factor is found, then that number is not prime. It is printed. Decision is taken. Then we give temp equal to 1 and then we give the break. What is the purpose of the break? To come out of the loop. The including loop or the, what is it? The loop which is enclosing that particular break statement will be terminated. So if is closed, now we are closing the for. Okay, now let us see the execution. And the remaining part of the program also I would like to write. If temp remains 0, we will say SOPLN prime. That means we never got a factor that temp will remain 0. When we get a factor, what will happen? Temp will remain 1. Okay. Initially it was 0. When there is a factor, what will happen? Temp will have a different value. Then at the same time we are printing. And after the break, when we are coming out of the loop, it will take a decision. Once again it is confirming whether the temp is 0 or not. If the temp is still remaining 0, we will, let us see with the help of an example. Okay. Same example, 72 you take. 72. N is equal to SC dot next int. 72 is given by the user. Starting from 2, I told the reason. 1 is the factor. for every number, so we have to start from 2 to 2. 72 minus 2, 72 divided by 2 means it is 36. N modulus I, what is N? 72. Modulus I is 2. 72 modulus 2 is equal to 0. No doubt, 72 can be divided by 2. Immediately what will happen? We are coming to the if statement because the condition is true. SOPLN not prime. What is the output? Not prime. And then we gave the value temp. Temp is given with the value 1. Break is forcing you to come out of the loop. Now we see checking if temp equal to 0. No. This part is not executing. Already we got the output. What is that? Not prime. That means when this kind of a logic is used, the loop is executed only once. Previously, in the previous logic, when we gave n of 72, how many times the loop was executing? 72 times. And this one is executing only one time. Even though you give 7200, 7200, the loop will immediately terminate because 2 is the fact. So, see the difference? This program is to be followed. Okay, now let us take another one example. We can take a prime number for the execution, whether it is successful or not. Yes, we input 5 as the number. I equal to 2, I less than equal to n by 2 means 5 by 2 it is 2.5, it is 2 only almost. 5 modulus 2 equal to 0. Can you divide 5 with 2 without a remainder? No. So what will happen? This part is not executed. The for loop will be getting updated. I became 3 now. 3 less than 2.5. Condition is false. When the condition is false, we will automatically come out of the loop. From here we jumped out of the loop. Okay. Then came to the statement. Is temp equal to 0? Yes. When we began, the value of temp was 0. Printing a message, the number is prime, and then finishing the program. Okay. I hope you understood. So if you want to write this program, you can write and try in your computer. Okay. Thank you.